That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
40 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch.
Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. They'll fake the jet sweep and go play action with Burrow.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Drew Sample, a 24-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
And the defense says they have it. They do. 1 play into the ball game, an early turnover. 1st down. Here's Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. Now 2nd and 3. Now Burrow.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before.
Touchdown! Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have got it on cruise control. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Now it's Jackson.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Out now is the punter, Jordan Stout. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
That's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
He can only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Higgins.
He's got room at the 30.
And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. Burrow looking to pass. This is caught. Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase
doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the Bengals extend their lead yet again. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the rout is on here in this first half.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
And now here come the Ravens. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. To the 43, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line.
He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
It's caught at the 10. A big play there for Cincinnati. 52 yards.
And there's not a quarterback in the league that will ever complain about having small receivers like a Tyreek Hill or a Cooper Kupp who can find a seam, have good vision, and get open. But when you're throwing downfield like this, you want a big, tall receiver who can go above the rim, or if you're a volleyball fan, above the net and get it.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now it's Burrow.
toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Ja'Marr Chase on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick. First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Detroit Lions. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. Right to the air. Here is Goff. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down. They'll fake the give. Now Goff escapes the sack, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. And he wants Reynolds way downfield. A leap in. He's got it. He got it. A big play there
for Detroit. 51 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Shifts by him
to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Now Goff.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. And shutting him off, now open field. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
31 yards.
And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
On first down, Hurts. He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
They go here with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Hurts.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Olamide Zaccheaus, 28 yards.
And the Eagles are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Elliott Good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Here's Goff. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 65 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. Goff looking to throw. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on a two-point try. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43.
Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
A handoff, Swift running to the left.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Hurts fumbles it.
And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Detroit getting set to go now.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At the 20. He's airing it out for Williams. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play there for Detroit. 53 yards.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Gibbs straight ahead.
He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he is going to lose yardage here. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. On fourth down, Goff. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10.
At about the 32.
Now this going to be a quarterback draw. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Swift going to try up the middle. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down. He'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
Back deep, Khalif Raymond. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Lions will take over.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They'll try the air now with Goff. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 4.
Play action. It's Goff. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Goff now looking to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Now Goff. And in for the Lions, touchdown. David Montgomery, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. The Eagles offense back out getting set for this next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Second down, here's Hurts.
It's caught on the right side at Smith. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Complete to Zacchaeus. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now a give, right side, Swift.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
In motion left comes Brown.
They'll fake it there on the jet sweep, and instead, here's Swift.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw here. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. His throw caught at about the 5. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. Back to throw.
Hurts fumbles it.
And this is scooped up by the line. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
I think what we just saw there with that fumble return is the increased emphasis on taking the ball away from another team. And no one wants to just fall on in football anymore, do they? They want to take it and try and score themselves.
But when you fall 1 yard short of getting in the end zone, as a former defender, you know it hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
Not only does it hurt, the laughter in film is going to be intense. You are going to get jumped on for not making it all the way to the end zone.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack.
Hurts.
Complete. Smith has it. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Out of the gun now on third down.
That is caught. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Hurts fumbles it.
And this is scooped up by the Lions. Look at the big man rumble. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Now Hurts on the option right.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
And this will be taken at the 13. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
And the Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. 1 second, all that remains.
The final shot before break here. Goff. That is caught. Josh Reynolds. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And he's brought down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Again, he'll drop to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the option to give to Swift here.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Back to throw here. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Lions will take over. Goff on 1st down.
A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
That one let go deep for Laporta.
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. 43 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Brandon Graham, great pursuit there, getting the tackle for loss.
Again, it's Gibbs.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. So Montgomery denied on 4th and goal. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line.
And they'll begin on the ground with Gainwell. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him, 15 big yards. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And this one complete to Smith.
Down the right sideline, Devontae Smith.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Devontae Smith,
83 yards.
And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now down to 20. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Lions offense set to take over. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Up past the 30, second down coming up.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second down and 9. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
There's Laporta. He's got it, the tight end.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. Here's Goff. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Buying time to his left. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Touchdown! Brock Wright from 3 yards out. And the Lions are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
This is where, as a tight end, you've got to really sell that this is a run. They're going to fake the give, hope the linebackers bite, and here they do just enough. That split second, that's all it takes for that tight end to leak out into the end zone. Touchdown.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game.
Hurts fumbles it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here on the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And, oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
This pass complete to Reynolds.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. Let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Now Goff on first down. Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have...
And in for the Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
Hurts.
Zaccheaus here, hauling it in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Throwing is Hurts. He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose.
We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet.
Swift is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw, Goff.
That is caught by Laporta.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Goff now looks to throw.
A quick throw there is incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 17-yard line. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
There's Charles Harris getting home for the sack.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver Brown.
And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On first down, Hurts. Quick slant here to Smith.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Aiden Hutchinson
in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35. They're going to look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll look to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages. That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead is down to 20. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
So here come the Lions now. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Goff going to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught one-handed. Oh my, he pulled it in. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Gong. Flush to his right. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show.